Folks, hello. For much of my life I have played Pokemon, but today I take the next step. I will become Pokemon. I will become a Pokemon. In this video game it's a bit different. You play as the Pokemon. People tell me that this is the best Pokemon video game that's ever been made. Multiple people have told me this. I thought, why don't I give it a go? Pokemon Mystery Dungeon Explorers of Sky we're playing. This could be insane. This could be a life-changing moment for a fella like myself. We got chatters. We better have chatters. I think that chatters are flooding in from every angle. Chatters are flooding in worldwide to see this event. To see an event like this. Chat, they're already agreeing that this is the greatest game in the series. Many have said so. One moment while I make a Discord announcement about this pivotal moment in my life, wherein I will become a Pokemon. I played the original Pokemon Mystery Dungeon for like 10 minutes when I was a child, and I know that you do a quiz to figure out what Pokemon you are, so I suppose that's where we begin, isn't it? That's where we begin. And that is the first step of my life. Let's go. This is the portal that leads to the world inhabited only by Pokemon, says a voice from the void. Beyond this gateway, many new adventures and fresh experiences await your arrival. Before you depart for your adventure, you must answer some questions. Be truthful when you answer. I will not lie. I will not lie in this questionnaire that turns me into a Pokemon. I never would. I never would lie. Did you play Explorers of Time or Explorers of Darkness? No. Do you think you have good study habits? They're asking me. I never lose at sports is one of the answers. That seems unrelated. I'm going to say no to that one. Good news and bad news. Which one do you want to hear first? I don't want either. I want to be completely left in the dark and have no information and deduce things myself through evidence. Have you ever looked at your reflection in a mirror and thought, what a cool person? Yes, I have. Yes, I have done that. When you see a switch, do you feel an overwhelming urge to flip it? No, I don't. No, I don't do that. That's a silly thing to do. That could damage the electricity. You could damage the electricity if you flip the light switch too often. You could cause a short circuit. You don't want to do that. Chatters are telling me to answer honestly. I believe I am answering honestly thus far. What is my studying style? I can't really do it, is my studying style. Do you like karaoke? Do I like karaoke? Can I say that I'm neutral on karaoke? I suppose I'll say yes. I'll say yes on that. I'm neutral towards karaoke. New Year's resolutions have I done? I've not. No. You're eating at a fancy restaurant known for its food. Which course do you select? The seared steak or the fish? Or anything. It's all good. I'm gonna go with anything. Because I'm a malleable person that I could eat absolutely anything, even like a cow's stomach or a liver or something like that. I'll eat anything. I'm male. And now your aura will be analyzed. Oh my goodness, they're analyzing my aura. They told me this was a good game, and I didn't realize it was a technologically advanced game because they were analyzing my aura. Who knew that they would do this? Your aura is the energy that you radiate. Thank you for telling me. Relax, calm yourself. As a child, this probably goes crazy. You think you're going to really become a Pokemon. You have to touch the... I'm going to do it. I'm going to touch the bow on my screen with my finger. I really did do it. And it's gonna make an impact on my aura. And then I activate the DS stylus. Oh, you have to hold it down. Well, this is, the game's already getting quite difficult, isn't it? They're analyzing my aura. They're analyzing my aura. Very difficult game so far. Your aura has now been identified, they're telling me. I have a red aura. An uplifting pink, actually. What Pokemon will I become? You seem to be the bold type. You're so brave and you never back down from anything, and you're also gutsy and brash in a way that others aren't. People often say that about me, yeah. You're not shy about asking to take home all the leftovers at restaurant. Leftovers, they say. I get to have leftovers for health recovery each turn? If someone is treating you to dinner, you have no problem with ordering lots of good... Well, that makes me sound a bit rude. I don't know about that. You aren't fazed by doing things that most others would think twice about doing. They're calling me stupid. They're calling me stupid. Perhaps you don't even notice when others are upset with you. That's true, maybe. The gym says, Munby, you gotta say something with more substance than that. What is that even? What are you talking about? You have the potential to become a truly great person because you'll be the last one standing. They're saying that currently I'm not a great person. They're insulting me, is what they're doing. I'm a turtle. They've turned me into a turtle. A wizard has gone and transformed me into a damned turtle. I'm a Turtwig. What happened to this stream? Hello. Hello. I think the stream is currently... The stream is online, is it not? The stream is all good. The stream is great, in fact. My partner, I can choose it. I can choose Eevee, Shinx, or Fanpy, perhaps, or Vulpix. Well, I'm a grass type, aren't I? So I would like to have a synergistic type. Maybe a grass fire core with my Vulpix, huh? Who's top tier in this? Is this, is Fanpy very good? They're telling me that Fanpy is the best player right now. They're telling me that Eevee is malleable and can be any... Oh, I can choose heaps of them. Jeez. Whoa, 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 whoa. Wait a minute. Oh, I think I want Charizard would be good for me. I'm just going to take Charmander. Is that boring? They're telling me Fanpy is the worst one. Fanpy is considered dreadful. Is this a random game where, like, Meowth is the best or something? Skitty is broken? Okay, that's funny. I'm going to... They're telling me Skitty is broken. Alright, I'm taking Skitty. That's the... Skitty being broken is funny. We're gonna... And we're gonna name it, We're gonna name it something. We're gonna name it something. I'm gonna name it, Aureliano. Someone mentioned 100 Years of Solitude. This is Aureliano. It's called Skitty Sif is what it is. Be strong, stay smart. This is what I say to people. I tell people to be strong and stay smart. I'm always saying that to people. Chapter 1, A Storm at Sea. What is this, Herman Melville? Goodness me. Oh, the... Are you okay? Unbelievably cinematic. Can you guys see the little screen? Should I have little screen as big screen or what? Should the little screen be big? We're gonna Moby Dick on this little screen. Can you guys just squint your eyes and take a look at that little screen? There's much happening on the mini. Okay, now it's double cinema. Okay, never mind. Look at that damn... That is cinema. That's cinema right there. Make bottom screen big, but sometimes big screen has smalls and small screen has bigs. Do you know what I mean? Do you get me? You see what I mean? The big screen has big. Where am I? I'm a damn Pokemon. Something's happened and I've transformed into a Pokemon. A vlog sticker from Yulks is an auspicious occasion. Thank you very much. Vlog. Everybody, look at the vlog sticker. As Aureliano faced the Wigglytuff Tower, he reminisced about that old day when everything was different. They're telling me I should switch the screens. Are you sure? Is this... Like, right now I should switch the screens, but what about in general gameplay? Most of the gameplay is going to be on bottom screen. Okay. Alright, let's go ahead and switch the screens then. Aureliano, you're going to get enlarged. Congratulations. Aureliano, congrats. And Moby Dick, you're getting shortened. Moby Dick is considered... The big screen is Moby Dick. Small screen is... Gabrielle. Okay, okay. Now big screen is small and small screen is big, and one of us always lies and one of us always tells the truth and stuff like that. Please look away from the wiggly tough altar. No, I refuse to be paralyzed by this any longer. This is it. Today I'm going to be brave. A Pokemon has been detected on the Wigglytuff altar. The footprint is Skitty's footprint. What is happening in this storyline? That shocked me, said Aureliano. I can't bring myself to go into the Wigglytuff Tower. I can't do it. They're creating intrigue early on in the story. I must admit, the Wigglytuff altar is certainly an interesting locale. I can't bring myself to go into the Wigglytuff altar. I thought that holding on to my personal treasure would inspire me. However, it wasn't the case. I'm such a coward. This is so discouraging. And thus I buzz off. Is that damn Smogon? Hey, Smogon, can you ban the... Can you ban a few things for me here? You bet I did, coughing. That little wimp was pacing around. These guys are like... These guys are criminals. They're gonna get me. They're coming to get me. Smogon's there. Smogon's coming to get... They're gonna ban me. Smogon's gonna ban me. They can't do that. Hey, 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 hey. I don't think that that's... Look at the Krabby! Hey, whoa, Krabby! Krabby made bubbles, and they go from one screen to the other. You see in the cinema. What a beautiful sight. The Krabby bubble ceremony. The ceremony of bubbles from Crab Thursday, they call it. Crab Thursday. When the weather's good, the Krabby come out at sundown to blow bubbles. All those bubbles reflecting the setting sun off the waves, and it was as if the rocks themselves witnessed these events. What about when the weather's bad? I was thinking the same. This is where I always come when I'm feeling down on myself. Okay, show don't tell. Who are you talking to, Aureliano? You're talking directly to the audience. Maybe it's an internal monologue. It makes me feel good to be here, like always. Coming here heals my spirit. And then they will find Turtle Sif over here. What happened? That's me as a Pokemon. That's me as a Pokemon. I'm frazzled. Who has transformed me into a Pokemon and sent me to the Pokemon realm? Anyway, I'm Aureliano, and I have recently faced the firing squad and all that. What a twist. I was a human transformed into a Pokemon. You're a little odd. Are you pulling some kind of trick on me? No, it's all true. I'm Jim. I am Jim. Hello. I'm sorry that I doubted you. More and more bad Pokemon have been turning up lately. A lot of Pokemon have gotten aggressive lately. What's happening in the world? Pokemon are getting aggressive. Oh, speaking of which, we got Smogon coming in and being very aggressive. You were not kidding. Pokemon are getting aggressive. Do they stereotype poison types as the villains? That seems a bit, seems like a negative stereotype. I don't know. Like Muck, for example, is quite altruistic. They stole my damn treasure, the bastards. I didn't expect that you'd be such a big coward. Let's get out of here. Well, we just couldn't do anything about that, huh? There was no defense against that. They just take my thing. That's my personal treasure. It means everything to me. If I lose that... Who's saying... Can I say no? I will say no, see what you won't help me? And then oh, please help me do it. Okay, fine. I'll help you. I will help you get your treasure back then, and we will battle Smogon, and we will do... I thought that said a Beach Cave Sif. It said a Beach Cave B1F. Yes, but agency. Okay, I'm gaming. I can walk, I can run, I can do all sorts. It's roguelike sort of mechanics, huh? As you go, you can attack enemies by pressing A. Well, I go crazy against Shelder, do I not? With my grass. No, I only have tackle, so not really. I'm gaming, folks. I am Turtle. I have no items, they're telling me. Ground? There's nothing in the ground. This fella is broken. He's just got Zen Headbutt for a high base power move in the early game. That just one-shot the fella. They're calling it incredible. They're saying that this cat is unbelievably powerful. You can use non-basic moves in the menu. Oh, how intriguing is that? Moves? Withdraw I have. What does withdraw do? Boost my defense by 1? Much to ponder. Much to consider. It's damn Binding of Isaac. There's like a little map and rooms and such. Slime encrusted pads are involved? No, they're not. Munby, be serious. I took no damage because I'm far better. You folks were right. Skitty is unbelievably powerful. Skitty is as powerful as anybody. Alright, I'm descending into the depths, am I not? I'm descending further down. This is an asynchronous chat, says one synchronized chatter. No, this is a synchronous chat. The chat is synchronized. I thought Meowth was better, said one chatter. Oh. Is Meowth better than Skitty? I wouldn't know. I just listen to my chatters, and my chatters are quite valued. That fella just missed fake out. What a pathetic Skitty. With little value. Goodness me. Skitty is better than Meowth, says Voss Boss, who I trust with my life. Voss Boss is considered a high intellect chatter. I gotta let Skitty through so Skitty can attack. Is that the case? Oh, yes. Voss Boss is a considerable chatter. Considerable. Am I just tackling the air? I'm tackling nothing, dude. The sleep seed? What incarnation is this? Can I pick? Is this an item I can pick up? What incarnation, brother? Alright. Pick up or swap it? I can swap it. Info. A food item that inflicts a sleep status condition, which makes the user incapable of it. Action. Whoa. Well, I'll keep my orange berry for now, but what a concept. A consumable item that puts an enemy to sleep? I mean, wow. Who the hell knew that that was doable? There's just a few shelters around here, man. I don't value these fellas at all. Do I have HP? I seem to have HP regen also. Do I regen HP over time, fellas? Is that the case? I seem to. They're telling me yes. They're telling me yes. You do. That's highly valued. Don't tell me to play the post game when I just started the normal game. We'll cross bridges when we come to the bridges. Right now I'm far away from any sort of bridge, and people are telling me once you get to that bridge you should cross it. Oh, I'm learning a tract, am I? That seems better than Growl? Or Tackle? Tackle's kind of bad, right? Well, I don't know, because that's actually high PP. That's valued. Probably better than Growl. Oh, I'm not using I'm using a regular... So you have a regular attack. I know such a thing is just unbelievable. I didn't realize there's a regular attack in the damn game. So I can bind this... I can set it... to the R... What have I just done? I've set it to the R key. I'll set this one to the... Sorry, it's R plus up, down, left, right, start. What in tarnation? What in tarnation? Now, what in the hell is... So I can only set one attack at a time. L plus A. L plus A. Okay. So L is up. I see. Let's try using tackle against a fella. Was it an enemy? Was it an adversary? I did not use... I could have sworn I could have sworn I'm pressing message log is... They're telling me the message log... I don't remember what I bound my keys to. R+A? Might be R+A. You hold it down. 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 You Can you start over? I just got here, says Rule 34 Artist. Thank you for two quid. Woohoo. No, no, no. I persist in the current state of affairs. I do not reset. I move forth at a brisk pace. I do. Well, 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 if it isn't our old friend, the big chicken. Smogon's always saying some crap like that. Go on, Smogon. This is exactly the kind of person that would ban everything. Just exactly the kind of freak that would ban everything. These guys are just absolute. I do not like Coughing and Zubat. I'm not fond of these two. These two are being rude to me. You can't. We're battling. You're finished because Aureliano has Zen Headbutt, you realize. That's tackle, that's tackle. Okay, okay. I was just testing. I'll go like face them, do I? I don't even need to do anything. I can literally tackle the air and skitty solos them. Is this a Game Freak game? I don't know. I think they own the IP, but it was developed by someone other. It was not developed by normal Pokemon devs, unless I'm mistaken. How'd we get wiped out by wimps like them? They don't know that Skitty is the most powerful person around. They don't know Skitty's reputation, these fellas. Nor do they understand anything about the type chart. It's Chunsoft. Chunsoft. How did they develop anything other than this? What did they develop? Let's see their works. They developed a Dragon Quest series. They made a game called Jesus. What in tarnation? What? This is for the Nintendo Famicom. There's a game called Jesus. Okay. Tetris 2 they made, and they made, Oh, interesting. They made a game called Mystery Dungeon in the 90s, which perhaps has this mechanics, and then they made Pokemon Mystery Dungeon later on in their careers. They did. What did they make recently? We Play Motion. They haven't made much lately, huh? Does this developer exist anymore? How intriguing. Oh no, they're making stuff. They're making stuff. They're making Danganronpa 2x2 is what they're making for the Nintendo Switch 2 and Windows and others. Oh, they made Dragon Ball Sparkling Zero. I know about that game. Anyway, I got off track. I got off topic there. They made. I don't think they made We Play. They made We Play Motion, which is a spin-off of We Play. I think. I'm not sure. Anyway, they merged with another company. Now they are Spike Chunsoft. Yeah. This happened only because you helped me, Jim, as I tackled the air and you soloed them with the Z headbutt. Aureliano, it was all you, I'm afraid. It was all you. I have to say, there is a lot of dialogue, but they do a good job of, especially for the DS, making it cinematic. With like this sunset view and the opening with the Krabby bubbles and stuff. It's a bit more engaging than just like someone's face in front of me and me spamming through dialogue boxes that are largely big nothing. And I do think the writing is also not bad. It's not too bad. So far anyway. I don't know how story heavy this is going to be, but this is my precious treasure. I know this song from my videos. I use this in my videos sometimes. The story is on par with Lord of the Rings. Alright, let's not go crazy. That can't be true. Come on. It's on par with Lord of the Rings? This is on par. They're saying it's on par with the Count of Monte Cristo. I liked this far more than Lord of the Rings. You guys are going okay. I like the game so far. Better than Lord of the Rings is insane. Come on. This is on par with Bob Parr from The Incredibles. Oh yeah. It's on par with Parr. This is one of George R.R. Martin's best. I always get so excited when I hear tales from the past. Don't you feel the same? Hidden troves full of treasure and strange relics. Uncharted territories veiled in darkness. And new lands waiting to be discovered. Such places must be full of gold and treasure. And history. Wouldn't it be dramatic to make historic discoveries? That's what I always dream of. It's all so exciting to me. And it just so happened that I found this relic fragment. It looks like junk, but take a closer look. There's an inscription on it, goodness. New Stranger Things soon? That's true. Anyone else getting a bit tired of Stranger Things, though? I feel like they've extended it longer than it had to be extended. Although this is the final season, at least. See that strange pattern inscribed on it? It's true. There is a strange inscription. I've never seen a pattern like this. My internal monologue goes incredible characterization, my curiosity towards the insignia. I am fond of Stranger Things Season 1, but I feel like in retrospect, it is sort of just... It's like aggressive 80s nostalgia to the point of... parody, almost. I don't know. It is fun, though. But I don't know if I could rewatch it. I'm sort of just burnt out on 80s nostalgia. Back when it came out, it was novel, though. It wasn't as overdone. It's probably overdone now because of Stranger Things. Resurrect David Lynch to do Stranger Things. They wouldn't give him creative control, though, is the messed up part. David Lynch is like the only director that can pull off "It Was All a Dream" as a plot point, huh? He's done that in like all his movies, and it works because he understands what's compelling about a dream, doesn't he? Rather than using it as a cop-out to end the plot, it's the meat of the plot itself, isn't it? Mario 2 pulled it off. This relic fragment must be the key to legendary places, to areas where precious treasures lie. At least that's the feeling I get. We can join an exploration team and find the mystery of the relic fragment. What a compelling setup for the storyline. Incredible. In Season 3, they actually found the strangest thing. Eject Pack Del Cati. We found it. The strangest thing itself. What about you, Jimmy? What are you going to do now? I think we could make a good exploration team together, Jim. A few of my friends have told me that, and I'd said that you're insane, and you sound insane, and I want to go home and I want to go home and go to bed. A lot of people say that to me, and I say, what do you want about, mate? Me and you could make a great exploration team, Munby. I don't know what an exploration team is, I say in my internal monologue. Yeah, I'll form a team. I think if you say no, it loops again and you have to say it again. I guess it wouldn't hurt to team up with Aureliano for now. No thanks. No, that's a good little emote they do to signify that we've become a team. And so, Aureliano and Jim formed an exploration team. This turned out to be the very first step into many fantastic realms of adventure that awaited their arrival. Cinema? It's the ancient... that's where the ancient relic fragment is from. They... Show don't tell, buddy. Show don't tell. You see that? I see there's a missing piece in the middle there. That's where the relic... And it will summon Dialga or something like that. It will summon Dialga. It would take me to the realm beyond time or something like that. I'm already predicting with the way the plot's going. I know all about this. Would you like to save your adventure? No! Just kidding. I don't know what you are talking about, Jim. Holy cinema, it's a Wigglytuff Tower, the most ancient place in all the land. This is Wigglytuff's guild, sorry. No, Wigglytuff's guild it is. That's a funny turn of phrase. To form an exploration team, you need to register in Wigglytuff's guild. Then you have to train. What's so significant about a Wigglytuff that Wigglytuff is the creator of the guild, or just perhaps the mascot of the guild? I've got Jim with me this time. I have to be brave. What is this strange circle that detects who you are? Certainly something. You may enter. Someone's with you, so get that stranger to stand up there, god damn it. Mother 3 on stream when? I predict that would get 5 viewers, but I don't know. I feel like that's also an off-stream moment, so I can really appreciate it. Looks like it will tickle my feet, the strange grating. Pokemon detected. They don't know who I am. Oh, it's Diglett out there as a sentry figuring out what Pokemon it is. And they don't know who the hell I am. They don't. Oh, it's cinema. It's cinema. The shot on the Diglett is it? I don't know. I don't know who in the world that is. I don't know who that is. Maybe Turtwig? Diglett, you're terrible at your entire job. You don't know a thing about me. What are they arguing? That was pretty fun. I liked that. That Diglett's job is to detect the Pokemon fate, and he doesn't recognize who I am. There sure are a lot of Pokemon here, aren't there? It's Chatot. Sorry, Chatot, not Chatot. That is Chatot. They think I'm a salesperson? We don't have time for salespeople. Shouldn't they call them sales Pokemon? I'm not a person. I'm a Pokemon. I'm a sales turtle. You can't call me a salesperson. Munby's telling me to play League of Legends on stream. I'm amazed that people still play that game, to be honest. That game's still really popular. I was sick and tired of that game by like 2015. I was sick of it. I said, this'll never last. The people are gonna get sick of this one. No, it's persisted for longer than anyone could have ever imagined. It never dies, in fact. Well, well, well. Sorry, I'm not reading absolutely all the dialogue here, but I'm absorbing the vibe. I'm absorbing the vibe. And the vibes are immaculate. The vibes are great. They're telling me to play Toy Story for the SNES. That's a good suggestion. Toy Story for the SNES. I wish you had told me up front that you wanted to be an exploration team. Hee hee. What a shift in attitude. Chatod living up to his name with some chatting. They tell me to play Freddy Fish. I think that would be a good stream, Freddy Fish. Would you folks watch Freddy Fish? Good game. Pajama Samuel? Pajama Samuel stream? That'd be cool. Listen, you folks are all thinking about the future, suggesting Guitar Hero, School of Rock, Legends of Rock, and Freddy Fish. Right now, we're in the present moment where Chatot is speaking to me. So why don't you fully appreciate the value of the present moment where Chatot is speaking to me and saying all sorts. Chatot provides little intellectual value. Chatot is responding to you right now. Please hush now. Super Monkey 140 with a comment like that. Please quiet yourself down. That's rude. Freddy Fish or Freddy Fish? Like, is fish a noun or a verb? It is a noun. The character is a fish. The character does not fish as in catching fish. That would actually be quite unethical as a fish to catch another fish, I would think. That would be quite immoral. On no account should you be discourteous to our guild master. Yeah, and they got courtesy in the Pokemon world. They got the concept of courtesy. Look at Wigglytuff just standing there like Bert Cooper in his office in Mad Men, waiting for someone to come in so he can give an inspirational speech. Staring at the Rothko painting on the wall. I don't think you're really a gnome. At the moment, no, I'm not a gnome, I'm a human. But if I reach 300 members, I will become a gnome. I will become a gnome if I reach 300 members. At the moment, I'm a human being. Guildmaster? Oh my god, this fella just... I am Wigglytuff. I'm the guild's guild master. We're gonna make a team name? Oh, okay. PokePals is the default. That's a terrible name. What do we name the team, fellas? Gnome Sif. Sterling Cooper. Sif team. Yeah, that you got it. That's it. Sif team. You got it, brother. Where's the space bar? There it is. Sif team we have, and there, it's done. Sif team? Team Sif team. Rothko painting on the wall there. Skitty, I want to offer you partner. And I know you don't want to sign a contract. So that was world's worst Bert Cooper impression. Does anyone know what you guys seen Mad Men? I don't know if this is the same overlap of audience that have seen Mad Men and play Pokemon Mystery Dungeon. It seems like two different audiences. I'm making references you guys aren't understanding. I bought the Rothko as an investment. I bought it as an investment. I don't know what it's. I don't know what's with it. What the hell are you? What the hell are you talking about, Sedamunbi? I'm making you both partner, but you have to sign this contract. That's sorry, it's not a it's actually an Pokemon Exploration Team Kit is what it is. And who knew that Aureliano and Jim would become the greatest exploration team to ever live? That's JFK, not Bert Cooper. You're right. They landed on the moon. What does Bert Cooper say? Man has landed on the moon. Mr. Campbell, who cares? Yeah, that's what he says. I'm losing viewers by the minute, attempting to do a terrible Bert Cooper impression. No one knows what I'm saying. No one knows what I'm saying. What will you do once you are a gnome? Probably forage some mushrooms, maybe plant some flowers in my garden. Maybe, like, do a little jig, like a little dance. You know, gnome activities. Do some gnome activities. I prefer Dale Cooper. Me as well. This is my room. It's just a piece of damn hay. That's my room. Come on. It's kind of crazy that I get a whole room. I just walk in and I get accommodation. It's not very good though. They do need a gnome Pokemon. That would be good. Cinema. Oh, I know this song from my YouTube videos. This one's in my Jim's BGM. This is usually what comes on when I'm getting destroyed by a Tauros or something on Gen 3 OU ladder. This comes on to taunt me. Can you folks hear the music? Turn it up. You folks hear that? Shui Jiao. Are you still awake, Jim? My heart's been racing all day, but I'm glad I finally forced myself to come here. I thought Bert Cooper would be scary, but he was nice. Alright. I don't know about this. I don't care too much about this dialogue. New adventures are in store for us. It's fun to be friends with Aureliano, isn't it? What is the soundtrack you use in your videos when something sinister comes up? I got a few. The big one is Enter Ganondorf from Ocarina of Time. This one? Wait, is it? This is a funny one. That's not it. What the hell? There was a fake one by Silver Gunner. I got tricked. I got tricked. Oh my goodness, something bad is happening, folks. Something bad is happening. That's a value add. I would love to save my adventure if you'll let me. Where is Link? Link and Ganon are interlinked in a dance beyond generations. Controversial opinion, the Ocarina of Time soundtrack is very good. They were really cooking with that one. Why does this fella always call me Jeremy? Why are you always calling me Jeremy? That's not who I am. I'm Jim. But you're this fella in the chat that just said hi, Jeremy. They're always I don't know if it's you or someone other, but people keep calling me Jeremy. Why are you still asleep? Said Exploud, by the way. The profile picture on Exploud is looking furious. Wake up! I'm loud. Sorry, it's Loudred, not Exploud. Sorry, Jimothy, says Jeremy Namer. No. Loudred is an alarm clock. It's so flavorful. It's so fun. Loudred the alarm clock because he's the loud Pokemon. Sort of like the drill sergeant from Full Metal Jacket. Isn't he? Loudred drill sergeant? Okay, it's a lot of it is a lot of dialogue. It's a lot of dialogue. It's better. It's a step up from Pokemon Legends Z. Okay, this is cool. There's like all the rookie teams here. There's Crab Sif over there, and is that Krogunk and Bidoof? Look at all these rookies. They certainly look like rookies. They're certainly looking. Who is the Legend of Zar out of all these? Ah, but it's Bertram. Ladies and gentlemen, we have the Hilton account. We have scored the Hilton account thanks to Bidoof. What a frightening figure that it always has eyes open. What a frightening figure. Don't shirk work. 2. Run away and pay. 3. Smiles go for miles. This is militaristic. They're making us... the worst bird... No! It's a... You can't say that. You can't say that that's the worst bird, Cooper. Come on. There's got to be worse. Mr. Campbell... Who cares? That's better. Reconcile! I gotta stop doing a bird, Cooper. I gotta stop that. I have to be quiet. I gotta be quiet. I'm getting carried away. I'm getting carried away with something that is... Lots of bad Pokemon are appearing. That's why they're appearing. Oh, it's Dialga's messing with the time. We have noticed an increase in the number of jobs. In addition, and it's unknown if this is because of time's influence, there has also been a mass outbreak of mystery dungeons. How convenient for me. A gamer. How convenient for me, a gamer, but there's an outbreak of mystery dungeons. I value a thing like that. What are we, some sort of mystery dungeon goer? You lose half your money if you faint in the mystery dungeon. How intriguing. It could easily be Macago messing with the time-space continuum. Is Dialga, Macago, maybe Muck? Who knows? Who knows, really? How do I get Muck on my team? Can I? Hello, my name is Spoink. An outlaw has run off with my most prized possession, my precious pearl. The pearl is life itself. I just can't seem to settle down if that pearl isn't in its proper place atop my head. But I've heard my pearl has been sighted. It's said to be on a rocky bluff, but this bluff is reported to be extremely unsafe, though. I could never go somewhere so frightening. Oh, friendly readers, would you be so kind as to go to the bluff and get my pearl? Spoink wrote that. Doesn't that mean Spoink is... No, Spoink dies if it stops bouncing. Right? The pearl is just a decoration on it that gives it psychic powers, I think, but the Spoink has a heart inside of its little spherical head body. And if it stops bouncing, its heart will stop, but it can have its pearl stolen and still be alive, but so what's he got a pearl for? Probably for an investment in his future. That's a valued jewelry. Scott Boland hat trick in full. West Indies versus... Thank you. Cheers, mate. Is that the bloody cricket, mate? Are you referencing the cricket? I love the cricket. Yeah, how'd that fella write that beautifully written prose while bouncing the entire time on a spring? That's crazy. There's much Spoink lore to consider. Okay, thank you, Chatot. Thank you. Put on the cricket, mate. Is the mechanic of recruiting more Pokemon become later in the series? I think it's still just a duo for now. Still just a duo for the moment. In Chapter 4, Pokemon recruiting begins. For now, I am simply Turtwig and Cat. A cat and a turtle. Is that... That's a sleeping fella. Damn it. Oh, damn it. You have to, like, aim your attacks, I suppose, in this. Did they say on the 7th floor is my doom? The 7th floor is my not my doom, it's my triumph. Eat an apple or a gummy if you get hungry, they're telling me. I have a belly to consider. You can hold Y to aim. Or L to auto lock on. Thank you. That is useful to me. Alright, I should try to grind as well a little bit, huh? So I can lock on with L, they're telling me. Eh? Eh? Wait a second. Oh, here we go. And then I do a bit of that, and I tackle the fella. You are nothing. Oh, yes, indeed. And I'm regenerating health as well, so I'm about as smart as anybody. What a mysterious dungeon I find myself in. Who knows what will come about? Is Tail Whip anything? Reduces defense? Is that better than Attract? I almost feel as if maybe it is. Attract is better, okay. I will probably just forget Tail Whip then, because Tackle seems valued for the moment. Name another raincoat. I'm gonna just forget Tail Whip. It seems valued. It seems to be low value. Woohoo! The Big Apple. New York City, is it? Who is smart? Smarties in the chat? Smarties? Jim, will you play Dark Souls 2? Super Monkey, I've not even played Dark Souls 1 before. Surely that would come first, wouldn't it? Surely Dark Souls 1 would come first. Or should I skip to 2? I would think not. I should probably... Can I just walk around and heal all my health? And then a Chingling comes and faces my wrath? I can indeed game the system by simply walking around repeatedly. Indeed. The green grass gummy, they're saying, is high value. You can hold the B and A to wait and heal. That's valued, thank you. I value a thing like that. Oh, that's a lot of Pokemon. Whoa, whoa, whoa. And I've defeated them all very easily, because they're nothing to me. They are nothing to me. I'm Turtle. I am Turtle. That's a lot of Anorith, I can't lie. That's plenty of Anorith, but I think that they're finished. I can't help but think that these Anorith are little but pawns in a game of chess. I can't help but think that those Anorith are simple pawns in a game of chess. Just to be completely H with you. You play checkers while I've been playing chess for years. It's just sometimes people can't quite stomach a thing like that, but it's the entire truth. Stat boosts last for as long as you are on the floor, says one chatter, and that is valued information that I will take to my grave and I will remember forever. Plus I got 5 geo pebbles. They're illuminating to me. The geo pebbles are part of my current strategy. Jim is cringing? What? That's a new status ailment. I didn't know about cringing. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Yeah, I can stay in place like that. How good's that, man? Cringe equals flinch. Righto. I suppose they're similar. Although cringe is more emotive, while a flinch is a more like a physical impairment. When I face Jirachi, I often cringe repeatedly. The Orenberry it is. Look-alike item. Now they're trying to trick me with an Orenberry, the bastards. How could they do it? How could they trick me? Can I make Skitty like the captain and control Skitty? You probably can do that later. I would imagine. If you hit enemies with the normal attack, you can befriend them. That's useful later when befriending becomes a... Befriending fellas becomes smart. Hmm. Do you think Skitty lives in heaven due to fear of what she has created here on Earth? Yes or no? Chatters? Thoughts on a thing like that? Thoughts on a thing like that? Hmm. Yes, yes, yes. There's a unanimous yes. Getting hungry. There's a damn hunger meter in this game. My belly is 19 out of 100. Goodness. Well. I'm gonna have the damn... The grass gummy raises my IQ? Holy. That can't be the case. Does it fill my belly also? I can raise my IQ, I will. My defense went up by 1. My IQ... I have an IQ. Can you believe I have an IQ? Alright, I'll eat the big apple. I am Pokemon. Anyone enjoy apples? Any apple enjoyers in the chat room? They're sort of a middling fruit, aren't they? But they're convenient. You can just eat them. You just wash them and eat them immediately. That's the value of an apple, I think. But there are smarter fruit. Like a mango is probably tastier, but it's a bit annoying because... You know, mangoes are damn annoying, I think. Because there's like a big pit in the middle that looks like the rest of the fruit. At least if there's a seed in the middle, you can get it out easily because it's like a different color to the rest of it. But the pit of a mango looks like mango flesh, which makes it very difficult to tell where the hell the mango pit is and the actual fruit begins. You see what I mean? Very tasty fruit though, but I've watched YouTube tutorials how to chop up a mango. I don't get it. I can't chop a mango up. I don't know how to do it. Is that the absolute banger? Turn up the music real quick. I mean, goodness. Turn this up a little bit. I mean, goodness me. I've rescued Spoink, and Spoink is thanking me. Let's just appreciate this moment. For what it is. Pears are like apples for cowards. I value pears. Pears are pretty good. I think China has good pears. They got consistently good pears in China. I was enjoying pears over there. I think pears in Australia are like 50-50. They're either great or not so good. You should do a tier list on how easy it is to peel fruits. The pineapple's a tough one. You got spikes on the damn thing. That pineapple has evolved to not want to be eaten. It's got spikes on its outer shell, sort of like the Pokemon Chestnut. That pearl must be propped on my head, you see. I missed it. So I was just boinging and springing everywhere. They're damn right that the prose in this is unbelievable. They are right that Cormac McCarthy has come out of retirement for one last job when he wrote this game. I was boinging and springing everywhere, says Spoink. It's a Falconerian line right there. That's damn true. That's why I'm covered in dings and bumps. I was boinging and springing everywhere all over the place. But thanks to you, that long nightmare is over. You have my sincere thanks. I was rewarded with a protein. I was rewarded with a protein. I was also given an incredible $2,000. Holy. I was boinging and springing everywhere, said Laozi. Laozi did say that. Oh wow, $2,000. We can have all this money? Of course, that's nothing compared to my pearl's value. We're rich, Jim. All of a sudden, we're rich. Now hand that money over, if you please. What? Most of the money from jobs goes to the guild. I see. It's a Ponzi scheme. I understand. It is a Ponzi scheme. That's why Wigglytuff is looking so happy all the time. Damn it, Wigglytuff. We only keep 200? That's unbelievable. Well, that's the guild's rule. You simply have to accept it. Hey. Now that's crazy. They're taking 90% of my money? I never trusted that rat, said Wizard Dylan. Chime Echo, hello. Man, I gotta get out of here. They're exploiting me to take all my money while I do all the hard work, and they sit in the Bert Cooper office and look at the Rothko painting. A 90% cut of the profit is unbelievable. I mean, come on, that's crazy. Yeah. Man, Loudred's going insane. I eat my allotted slop. This is not a good environment. We gotta get out of here and become independent contractors. We have to get out of there. What an incredible meal. An extraordinary meal. The shot of nighttime to signify that I am Shueja. Why are we eating jelly beans? It's not very good. That's their allotted food for us. It's not very nutritious. This is terrible. We have to get out of here, I'm telling you. They're just a middleman company that takes a 90% cut. That is just... What is it, a monopoly? Can't we just be independent? Or will they get us? Today was pretty hectic with everything we went through, wasn't it? I was mad about Wigglytuff's guild taking most of the money. We can't do anything about it. It's all worth it just to make Spoink happy. No, no, it's your work is valuable. You can't undervalue yourself like that. A 90% cut is crazy, Aureliano. You can't be accepting this without putting up a fight. We have to create a union here. That can't be going. We can't be doing this. A 90% cut, all to Wigglytuff. What could Wigglytuff possibly need with all that? The next morning. And you're so aggressive to me as well, waking me up. How could you? How could you do it? Chatot takes the money, the higher ups take it. Wigglytuff gets the largest cut. Smiles go for miles. Wigglytuff has his purposes, says one chatter. Okay. I'm playing this for the first time, by the way, gamers. If that's unclear, I've never played this before. Just so that's clear. Last time we did a job, it was from the board. There's two boards with two different categories of job. They're all shady characters wanted for committing crimes. Oh my goodness. Oh my gosh, they're wanted by the law? Who enforces the law? Whoa. Wigglytuff, I guess. Maybe this is the government. Wigglytuff's guild is the Pokemon government, and that's why they get to take 90%. That's not possible. Some of these Pokemon are completely wicked through and through, like Muck. No, that's not true. But there are also bad Pokemon who are merely petty thieves. Oh, this is the police. Okay. That's true, this is the police. But who does the police report to? Is there a higher order? They're still bad Pokemon, aren't they? I'm scared of dangerous Pokemon. Oh, it's a Bidoof. Hello, Bidoof. New character. The Shadow Council is the one above this. By golly, I'll do just that, sir. Bidoof is a loyal servant. Oh shucks, I'm overjoyed. I'm glad to have members junior to me. I'm almost overcome right now. I might just blubber with happiness. Before you all signed on, I was the most recent rookie. Oh, what wonderful characterization. To tell you the truth, I don't have any idea what that Pokemon is up to, Krogunk. He always seems to be fiddling around with a big cauldron. It's all a mystery to me. Okay. Over that way is the mess hall. If you look that way, you'll find the crew rooms, the incredible hay pile that they've allotted me, which costs 1 Poké Dollar. Krogunk has ambitions, yeah. Goodness, the Wigglytuff altar itself. You can make a record of your adventure at that watering hole. Oh good. By golly, it's a handy spot when you want to record your adventure. Duskull's Doomsday over there. It's the Duskull Square. That's Duskull Bank. Sorry, Duskull Bank. Electivire's Link Shop? What the? So we can do things like link moves together. Okay. Alright, that's Kecleon Market. Apparently you can battle that Kecleon and it's the hardest battle in the game. I saw the Freeze-Eye video about that. Can you battle all these shopkeepers and... You can battle the shopkeepers and then get them? That's the Kangaskhan Bank. He puts things in his pouch to store for later. Golly, you're embarrassing me. Oh, the Kecleon you find is in the dungeon. Oh. I thought it was like Spelunky, you can battle the shopkeeper. I am Pokemon. What's up with you? Our exploration team is called Team Tasty. That part was thought of by my partner Wurmple next to me. Oh, good. Excuse me? Why did I pick the name Team Tasty? Well, I think that's how my partner will think of me eventually. What? I don't think that your partner's going to eat you, Wurmple. That's absurd. That's not going to happen. You're fine, mates. That's quite a negative outlook on life. I don't know if that's... Goodness gracious. Team Tasty, it's called. Hey. Exploration teams gather here from all over, says C. Dot. Our own team Seedgy is one of them. C. Dot and Pidgey together makes Seedgy. Our team name Seedgy combined. I could have told you that C. Dot and Pidgey. I could have told you that. So remember it. I could have. You very simple-minded team name, honestly. My name's Corfish. I'm an apprentice at Wigglytuff's Guild. If you don't know what's going on, you can come ask me. Good. What does Sunflora have to say? Eek! Immediately frightened of my presence, are you? You can get all sorts of things here. It's quite convenient. Oh, good. It's sort of forward thinking that they had like a speed up button in the game itself, huh? That's kind of smart. Because that's what people do in emulation anyway, but they just put it in the actual game, didn't they? What is in Zatu's House of Terrors? What in the hell? What's over in Zatu's House of Terrors? What's over there? What's Vigoroth up to? I want to chat with this. I want to speak with the Pokemon. I'm no good at sitting still, says Vigoroth. I'm always bursting with energy. Thank you for telling. This is team. What is the team called? Team Shuppet. Team Puppetry. We're Team Ebony. Oh, I see. My favorite things, darlings? Well, do I ever have an eye for sparklies? Unbelievable dialogue from Murkrow. I keep telling my partner that we should seek out flashy baubles and glamorous glitz. But Shuppet always reacts coolly to my suggestions. She seems not to hear, or she just won't listen. Oh, it's aggravating. That's good dialogue, I'm not gonna lie. That was funny. Who expected Murkrow to have such a personality? Who expected... Anyway, no one expected that. Yes, because a crow does collect shiny baubles and such. I just love shimmering sparklies. You guys like Christmas baubles? You like baubles? Baubles are alright, I guess. Welcome to the Kecleon shop. I should get apples, probably, right? Oh, the gummies are insanely valued. What in Tane? They're very valued. It raises IQ? I guess there's value to IQ. I didn't realize the value of a thing like that. Got the apple. Gummies make you smart. It's damn true. Should I sell items, perhaps? Maril? Maril and Azuril. Welcome, my young friends. Hello, may I buy an apple? Oh, most certainly. Maril and Azuril bought an apple at Kecleon Market. Thank you. No, thank you, my young friends. You are to be admired. Oh, how wonderful. You see, those delightful children are brothers. Lately, their poor mother has fallen sick, so those youngsters come and do the shopping for her. It's quite remarkable. Though very young, they've stepped up and taken charge. Oh, but they've forgotten something, have they? What makes you return in such a rush? There was an extra apple. We didn't pay for this many. Oh yes, that young friends is a gift for me and my brother. An extra apple. An extra apple for the fellows. How good. Mum's grocery list is 1 apple. Oh, and then suddenly an unbelievable shadow across the sky. What is happening? What tarnation? What is going on? What a loser. I'm sure I heard a shout for help just now. Is something the matter? I'm hallucinating. I'm going crazy. I'm having a stroke in Pokemon. I am very allergic to apples, perhaps, to have such a reaction. Oh dear. As it's... Yeah, they can only afford 1 apple when the damn guild takes 90% of their money. An unbelievable 90% cut of your earnings. What's the matter, Jim? I had a vision of doom. I had a vision of doom. It's a premonition of the future. I am Paul Atreides. I just had a vision of the future. Alright, goodness. I can see the future as a turtle? Whoa. Drowsy's up to something. Drowsy is up to something. I do not trust Drowsy. I feel that if Drowsy looks a bit evil. I think Drowsy looks evil and mean-spirited. We've been looking all over, but we haven't found my precious item, and Drowsy has seen it somewhere. No, you're being lured into a trap. I don't believe this. I don't believe it for a moment. I'd have to have a cold heart to ignore kids in need. I can't turn a blind eye. No, 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 Drowsy. I don't trust this fella even a little bit. Whoops, excuse me. The bumped... No, something terrible is happening. Turtwig gets it. No, it is happening again. Ah. Oh my goodness. Oh no. Oh dear. That's terrible. I knew Drowsy was evil the moment I knew it from the moment I saw him. Yeah, look, I'm having a... I just can't believe it. I just can't believe it. You are hallucinating. You are hallucinating. I'm hallucinating things. I'm making things up. I explored the world. I can go to the beach. That's fun. I'm at the beach. I am going to the beach. I value the beach. I do all sorts of things, and I have freedom to do them. Just kidding. I have to... I have an urgent matter to attend to, actually. What are these fellas up to? We're Team Glee. We're the exploration team that delivers happiness. Worrying isn't for us. So many Pokemon in need. Just look at those boards. We have to help them. We must. I have a moral imperative to do so. What? They're updating the wanted posters. They are updating the wanted posters. They're going to put Drowsy on there because Drowsy has done something illegal. Doug Trio from Gen 3OU. Oh, they're showing the cinema of how it happens. Updating data is Doug Trio's duty. Absolute cinema. Doug Trio takes great pride in updating the panel. Insane exposition. Unbelievable exposition and world building. This is what he does when he's not clicking beat up against Blissey, huh? That cat is shaking like nothing else. Goodness. It's Drowsy, isn't it? Oh, look at that. Look how sinister that freak looks. Look at how sinister this fella looks. Now, what's going on? I knew it all along. It was very obvious. In fact, it was very obvious, in fact. What gave it away? Was it the sinister look in his eyes? Was it the... look of complete soullessness? The Mr. Beast smile? Alright, can we lure you out here so that you... okay, there we go. That's Dod Duo. I want that. You can't get that. That's not gettable. Well, these fellas are doing actual damage to me. Holy. These fellas are doing genuine damage. All good though. I can heal it off, but goodness me. Things are happening. This is akin to the ring wraiths making it to the Shire, indeed. Spedonic with a new membership. Oh, thank you. Woo! Woo! Hey there, Jim. If you go into the settings, you can change your movement speed, so you move a lot quicker through dungeons. Oh, thank you. I don't mind the pace that I'm moving right now, to be honest. It seems fine to me. I've attacked nowhere. I'm going to die. Holy, I didn't realize that I was taking 1,000,000 damage. What the hell? I completely missed that. Whoops. Alright, whatever. That's probably fine. There's a low impact. I was not paying attention as I was reading the chat message. All good, all good. Sorry, I won't save scum and then load from a previous thing, because then I would have to read a lot of dialogue. Jimmy lost items. Wait, that... alright, you do this every morning, I guess. Jimmy lost items, did I? Did I lose all my items? Oh, I lost some of them. That's going to be okay. Those items are reobtainable. Incredible. They're telling me adventuring is not easy. Mount of Bristle is where I go. It's got an exclamation point, isn't it? This fella's running away. Alright, I should help Skitty here, even though Skitty seems broken. No, we're good, we're good. Can I see Skitty's health? How do I see that? Money, $59 is it? Can I attack through this little crevasse? Can I attack through the crevasse? I seem to be able to. No, I can't. Wait, why? How come you can attack through it? What? Oh no. Poison Sting just did 1 trillion. Holy. You are done. Step on the arrow tile to heal stats? Is that the truth? Oh, I thought that made me... I thought that made me go up. Maybe I can. Also. Maybe I can also do that. How intriguing. Just 96 more members before I become a gnome, folks. I'm thinking about what I'll do is when that fateful day arrives. I gotta get away from that fella. Never mind. I've got absorb. I've got absorb. That's really good, right? That's a damn. I have to bind that to my thing. That's a great thing to do. The road to Gnomehood is paved with member Sif. They're saying so. Whoa, that was crazy. Absorb is insane. Absorb is insane. Holy. Absorb is broken. I go up this time, I suppose? Okay. We're going up the mountain. That makes sense. It's a mountain. Does that Wonder Tile also heal PP? Because that would be good. I would like that. That would be smart. You are done. No, you need elixirs. Much to think about, huh? Your commentary is so entertaining and relaxing. Says Chatter. Chatter said it. And how true it is. My commentary right now, a turtle proceeds through the mountain. What lies forth is not yet presently known. Can Skitty do Zen Headbutt? Yes, indeed. Alright, do it again. Do it again, Skitty. Do it. Dojo is just running away like crazy. Dojo is just a runawayer. They're calling me the Shibuzi of the Pokemon community, which I would take as a great compliment. Thank you. I got 5 Geo Pebbles. Throw them at distant foes. Oh. Can hold up to 99 Geo Pebbles, they're saying. How intriguing. Alright. Alright, Skitty, I need you. A sticky string shot. No, no, no. Go on, Zen Headbutt this fella. Zen Headbutt the fella right now. Attract? That's not what you should have done. Alright, I'll attack also. Alright, let me try throwing the little pebble at the fella. That's new technology. That's new tech. It's L and R together, is it? Can I throw a pebble from over here? Let's try. I don't know how to throw the pebble. You have to set it in your inventory, I see. Okay. That makes sense. Geo Pebble, set. I'm setting that. Hold L, then press R to throw one. That'll come in handy, I'm sure. That will come in handy, I'm certain of it. I'm sure of it. I passed over the apple? Well, then shouldn't I eat an apple and then... Oh, I don't have an apple, do I? Oh dear. Are the calcium and iron like in normal Pokemon? They increase like my base stats? Or is it a temporary increase like an X attack, for example? Much to ponder. Just drink them. Ingest. I'm ingesting it. It's permanent? Okay. I'll ingest that. You know what? Aureliano can get one. You get that and I can now eat of the apple. So there's an EV system in Pokemon Mystery Dungeon, huh? Oh, interesting. Ah, I died! That just... Oh my god, they crit... Well, they crit me with quick attack. No, I meant for regular games. Well... Well, how useful for me. Damn it, man. So I'm realizing that Starly is the most powerful Pokemon right now. They're saying Starly is very powerful. Drowsy may escape justice. No, they'll surely just keep letting me try until I get it. They will surely just keep letting me do it. Jim is throwing for content. Surely throwing in this case is not very good content because I'm just doing the same thing over and over. It's not very. It's not as if the content is outstanding. I also was not using Absorb that whole time. I'm too worried about PP. In a foolish turn of events that is not necessary. I'm gonna just try to progress as quickly as possible then. It's content for me. It's content for a single chatter. Yeah, why don't you do more of the fake out, Skitty? That seems powerful. That kills Starly immediately from a range. You should do more of that. That seems very auspicious. Alright, I'm gonna just eat this to raise my IQ, I think. I don't know what IQ does, but whatever. Hmm. Those damn Starlies are creeping up like nothing I've ever said. And I'm surrounded. I would appear to be surrounded. Okay, we comboed the Doduo. That was easy. I should take on these Starlies then. You attack first, take a hit, and then absorb. That's the efficient way to do. Then you absorb, and then I heal it all back. Incredible. I've solved the game. The double tap of Fake Out also is very promising. The fake out double tap is also quite promising. String shot. I would be serious. I would be serious with a thing like that. Go on. Jim's laugh makes me think he'll be revealed as evil in Season 2. Season 2 of what? Life itself? How crazy is that? Now that's crazy. You guys watch Pluribus? That's a good show. You guys see that? I really like it. Although I haven't seen the latest episode, don't spoil that one. I'll watch that later on. Today. Did not have time yesterday, but I've watched up to episode 4. Very good. Very good show. Like an intriguing idea. I need to finish Dexter, says DK Kobo in the chat. I heard that Dexter is interesting at first, and then it flounders at the end. Is that the truth? Is that the truth of the matter? I should watch The Wire. The Wire is universally praised. The Wire is considered very good. Ah, that fella got poisoned. Okay, let me... This is getting complex now. Okay. You are done. Now I have to give a Pecha Berry to my Skitty here. Give the Pecha Berry to you. Then you eat it. Okay. Tremendous. The Wire is not as good as Mystery Dungeon. Alright, I haven't seen The Wire, but... The story of this game is far better than I thought it would be. It's got good characterization for the Pokemon and some surprisingly interesting world building. But saying that it's better than Lord of the Rings, I haven't even seen The Wire, but I feel as if The Wire is probably better. I guess I gotta watch The Wire before I make any comments like that. Taking the stairs cures poison. That's incredible intel. I will use intel like that later in my life. Mystery Dungeon is the Sopranos of Pokemon. Man, this fellow is so frightening looking. But I think we can handle it. It's fine. In fact, Fake Out just one-shots the fella. The Fake Out from Skitty is insane. That Doduo runs away at an incredible pace. That's fine. You get to live, Doduo. You get to live today. I hope Iron Mugulus as well, says one chatter. Well, Iron Mugulus is having a pretty bad go of it recently with Cuptonio overthrowing the Empire and all that. His own son, I mean, that's gotta hurt. Your own son overthrows the Empire you took by right of conquest. From the Horse Council? I mean, goodness. It's been quite a... Let's just say it's been quite an afternoon for Iron Mugulus. He's certainly had a day. I'm a Cuptonio supporter? I don't know. I don't know. I think Cuptonio is a great wartime leader, but in peacetime, I don't know if it will be quite the same. Great military strategist, probably the best to ever do it, but in terms of running government, I feel as if Makago has the legacy of best peacetime leader. When it comes to tax policy and things like that that are important, Makago. Oh, Sing seems great, right? Let's put enemy I might get rid of tackle. This fella never uses tackle. People tell me attract is good. Captonio is considered a value add. I need a supercut of all the lore. Yeah, some people have done so, but they can't keep up because I keep adding more. The roll call orb. What in the world? Okay, I might get destroyed by the Starly here. I gotta be careful. I'm gonna use absorbs. I missed absorb. Oh no. Okay, the 48 damage absorb has saved me. These Starlies are crazy, man. I'm out of here. Yeah, you handle that skitty. I'll let you handle that one. Holy. People said tackle is good for the high PP. Maybe, but I feel like this skitty never uses it, so I don't know. Oh, it's got abilities too. That's cool. Yeah, yeah. Oh, this fella's got crit chance on. Machoppant. Machoppant. He is dancing and dancing, and they say that he will never die. He is dancing and dancing, and he is a great favorite and all that. Is there dragon dance in this game? That'd be cool. The set move can't be used. I ran out of PP on absorb. Oh no. Did I run out of PP on absorb? That could be very bad. I might need absorb. How do I check that? Yep, I only had 15 of them. Well, I guess we'll set tackle then. that's no good. That's not very good. Tackle's still doing good damage, but the healing from absorb was really saving my skin. I would leper berries sound like a value add to me. I would invest in some leper berries on the next my next trip to the shop. It seems PP is a valuable resource, isn't it? I do enjoy the dungeon crawling in the. I gotta say, I quite. There's a good amount of mechanics to interact with, and strategy to be had here. It's pretty fun. Oh, don't run away, you coward. The Pokemon mechanics translate to dungeon crawling pretty well. They do. I'll just be right back quickly, folks. 1 moment. 1 second. Hello, gamers. I return triumphantly. I return triumphantly to Pokemon. And I can't help but notice that I should eat an apple. I should eat an apple. I value an apple. I don't... Why does this game need a hunger meter? I don't know if that, like, adds anything. I suppose it's fine, but... It's a strange choice, I feel like. It's not like a survival game. Oh, it's fine. Every so often eat an apple and then you're good. I suppose. I don't know if this game needs a hunger meter. Oh, it's from the other Mystery Dungeon series. Right, that could have been very bad. Oh, there's an orb that lets you run through walls with hunger being consumed with every step. So hunger can be used as a resource in that sense. Right, I'm going to be safe and eat an orange berry if I may. I've got a couple. I don't know. I don't have that many actually. What is this stick? Can I hurl the stick at this fella? No, I'll be alright. I'll let Skitty tank the thing. Zen headbutt is what I was looking for. That fella's asleep. Damn, when they fall asleep, they can't do anything. It's just like regular Pokemon. And again. And again. They can do little. Although don't waste PP on attract, damn it. The fella's already asleep. Aureliano doesn't know anything about PP conservation. Aureliano, you are not smart about this. You're not being smart about this. You're being quite silly. You don't know a thing. Sleep might get banned for Mystery Dungeon as well. Yes, Smogon has their tendrils everywhere. It's quite... And they're considered a wanted Pokemon as well in this universe, which really makes sense that Smogon would be wanted for terrible acts. Makes a lot of sense. Typical Smogon. What can be said? Is anyone surprised? Who can say they're surprised about Smogon? Oh dear, super effective. I got a crit tackle because I'm great. Skitty, help me. Does real life have IQ gummies? Can you increase your IQ just by eating a gummy? I'm interested in something like that. I'm intrigued by that. There's much intrigue to be had with a concept like that. Alright, I'm going to try and throw the rock for the first time in a moment. Let's throw a rock at this fella. The pChal orb. Money! Oh. Gummies lower my IQ? I like to have a high IQ though. Skitty may have ran out of Zen Headbutt. That's really bad, possibly. It's okay, I can just tackle and win. I can tackle. No, Azuriel, it's not... There's ill intent here. There's ill intent. Sorry, kiddo. Drowsy looks so sinister, man. Your lost item? It's not here, that's for sure. Huh? Your big brother's not coming. This was all a trick. I deceived you. Oh, dear. Let's not dwell on that. There's a rumor that there's a trove of thief treasure inside there, but I'm too big to squirm my way through. I see. They're using Ezreal's small size to steal treasure. Go on, get. Unless Aureliano steps in for heroically. We're Team Sif Team. We are Team Sif Team. Is what we are. Or we said Aureliano, by the way. Aureliano said it. You're total rookies. Can you confront this outlaw and bring him to justice? Yes, we can. We'd never lose to a bad guy like you. I've been chased by all sorts of exploration teams in my day, but never a sorrier-looking bunch than you two. This should be a laugh. Let's see if you could take me down. I will someone said the cutscene fully heals me. That's great news. So let me check. I have absorb. We're gonna set that and spam it. I think we just go here and spam absorb. I would think is the smartest choice. I'm missing absorb like crazy though. Why am I missing every? Is it because I'm diagonal? Let me be not diagonal and see if that helps. That did help significantly. Rookies have easily defeated you with simple low-level attacks. You clearly stink at this. You clearly aren't any good at all. Diagonal has no bearing on accuracy. Well, that's interesting. Because when I was non-diagonal, it hit immediately. That's funny. Coincidental, I suppose. I almost learned a terribly wrong lesson. I am Magnazone, the primary officer in this region. So the Magneton... Someone mentioned that it was Magneton Police. They're damn right. We have been able to arrest a wanted outlaw. So we are not the police. We are like a private investigation firm. Or something. Alright, take him away. Take him away, fellas. It was so scary. It was all so scary. Zzzt, said the fella. Smogon is banned drowsy because they can't handle someone having some success for once. They can't handle it. Jim's team was rewarded with an enlarged treasure bag. Oh! Good. Wait, there's one more message. The special episode Bidoof's Wish has been unlocked, has it? Oh, thank you. I can play the special episode. I've gotten the bounty from Officer Magnazone. Whoa! That's my cut, so they take 30,000 then. They take 30,000, they take 27,000 and give me 3,000. Oh no, sorry. I thought they were giving me the net amount at the end there. After all our effort, this is all we get. But of course, it's all part of the training. I'm going to negotiate a better cut. I'm going to be so valuable to them that they have to listen to me. It would be nice if they give us a bigger share of the reward. Okay. You don't have to show me all that again. I do have a memory of events. It's okay. But what was that dream about? I did try the BST Guess a Game drink mug. It was cool. I can't remember which video that was on. It was on Jimothy Gaming somewhere. And I'm eating gummies is what I'm doing. I'm eating gummies. Oh my goodness, it's raining and it's thundering down. Holy, the storm is unprecedented. And Skitty looks out the window in a foreboding manner. Looks like it's really stormy tonight. I'm regaining my memories slowly but surely. Don't worry about it. You must usurp Wigglytuff with a true OU Pokemon such as Skitty, says one chatter. How do they have a concept of what a human is? Isn't this an alternate reality where only Pokemon exist, or do humans exist here? What a question. Maybe these questions will be revealed in time. You must have been a good person. After all, Jim, it was your dream that helped us catch that bad Pokemon. I think that this is all a dream and I'm Ash Ketchum, and this is all my dream. Oh dear. I've even heard that there is a hidden altar inside of a volcano. How absolutely auspicious. At the center of such places is what's known as a time gear. Time gears serve a very important function. Each one protects time and keeps time flowing properly in its region. And yet, the time gears have been stolen by bad actors, have they? Like Muck has done it. No, Muck would never. Who took the time? Who was that? Who was that who stole the time gear? I saw that Pokemon. It was a silhouette, but someone was there. I don't really know the answer to that question. That's Flygon Sif. No, that's who in Tarnation is that? You've stolen the time gear, you bastard. I believe it was Aromatisse. Grovyle? It could be Grovyle. Sort of Grovyle looking. Even the most hardened criminals could never. Grovyle! It is Grovyle! Oh my god. Look at the cinema. Wow. A time gear. But this is only the first of many. I am Grovyle. The incredible. This close-up image of Grovyle is brilliant. Is this the game where you wake up as Noob Gamer 97? I can only wish in my dreams, Hagetsu, that I could play the Noob Gamer 97 game. No, they haven't developed that yet. Hagetsu, how are you? How have you been? Did you start saying auspicious because you've been watching Togen Anki? No, I got auspicious from Chinese television series Jin Huan Juan. They're always saying things are auspicious in the English subtitles. And I think it's a good word. It's a good word. What am I doing? Do I have to go to the the wanted poster board and do a job. That's Puccini? Whoa, whoa, whoa. The three of us are the Puccini brothers. We're Team Pucci. We stick to tracking outlaws. We chase and chase and chase, and they say that we will never die. Any chatot haters in the chat? I feel like chatters and chatot should have a common love of chatting. I would think not. I would think that outlaws are also ranked. They're easiest in E rank. The criminals get tougher in D rank. And in C rank, it's unspeakable. We target only outlaws with a C rank. They have bigger bounties on them. Outlaws with a C rank are much tougher, though. Okay, thank you, Pucci brothers, for the exposition on the ranking system of the outlaws. Kabuto snatched the slumber orb, they're saying. The client is Starly. The Pucci brothers are looking pretty professional. You're damn right about that. You're damn right. Alright, this is, So now I just take jobs. I just take whatever jobs. I've been rivals with Lilip for generations. It can't suddenly end like this. Oh, what in the world? Reward is grass gummy. What do I want as a reward? I don't even know. Let's see. What's a good reward, man? $200 plus question mark? Well, that intrigues me. I'm doing it. I'm doing that one. Oh, you can do multi-job? Oh, you can do multi-jobs in the same cave? Oh, I see. Well, this is in Drenched Bluff. I guess I'm doing all the jobs, huh? Are they all in Drenched Bluff? We'll see. Drenched Bluff? We're doing a Drenched Bluff trip is what we're doing. Find Oranberry. Deliver Reviver Seed. Alright. And now we go. And now I'm there. I go and I will never die either. We're going Drenched Bluff, folks. Oh, you have to activate the job first? What? I think didn't I click on it and it became red? 1 minute. Can I see active jobs or something? Others? Mission objectives? Eh? In the job list. Which is in the ground section of the menu. I pressed A on them and they became red. Does that select the job? Is that what that does? That would be good. I should put my money in the bank, I think. Oh, yeah. You activate them in the job list. Is that not what I did? Oh. How do I get out of here? Give up? Oh, I don't want to treat it as a defeat. Oh, dear. Oh, I see. You gotta activate... Well, now I'm just at Drenched Bluff for sport, damn it. Okay, I'll speedrun this and then get back to the beginning. Well, I'll just quickly try to get through the dungeon then. I saved just before this, so... That's alright. I'll just do this anyway, that's fine. I'm grinding anyway, I'm grinding. And I'm getting berries and money and such from pro bono work. I'm doing pro bono work here. Don't worry about it. Why would I pass over the 73 coins ever? Seems non-smart, non-intelligent. Chatters, what are your thoughts on fine literature and the arts? Chatters, weigh in on this topic right now. Thoughts on fine literature and the arts, like a painting, for example. How good is a painting versus like a poem? What's better? They're fine, says Matty. They're all right. I think it is fine and artistic. That's good. That's true. I got a max elixir. I value that. That restores my PP. I value high art and paintings and such, says a smart chatter named Malbo. That's good. I also value high art and fine literature. And the things of this... and things of this nature. Are you guys intrigued by the... That's an oranberry, don't be fooled. That's an oranberry. They think that I'm stupid and I can't see that. But little do they know that I'm very observant. Okay, there's all sorts of Pokemon rearing their head here. I do fear that I'm in trouble. Never mind, I'm great and I've never been better. I'm skipping the Shallows fight. Maybe some consider it dishonorable to skip the Shallows fight. But it's just what I do anyway. You can think what you want. If I give the fella the grass gummy, will they eat it, or am I taking up their item slot? It doesn't seem to dislike the gummy. They said that I give Aureliano gummies and it gets IQ, and that's valuable to me. You want Turtwig to eat the grass one? Oh. Well, how terrible. I think that well, who knew that different gummies did different things to different people? How does Aureliano enjoy the red gummy? I've achieved the 7th floor of the dungeon. It's impossible to go any further. It's time to go back. Cheers, mate. I crunch and I munch and they say that I will never die. It should be me at that table, said Hagetsu. That should have been me, but they banned me from the guild. Hagetsu, what have you done to get banned from the guild? What have you done for guild banning to take effect on you? Did you kill Chatot? Did you defeat Chatot? Oh, let me speak with Krogunk and see if there's You called yourselves a wanted criminal? So you really can get things done. Of course, what you did is only what is expected of any exploration team. Alright, Diglett. Time to buck up and focus. Let's do our best, Loudred. What good co-workers that work together. Alright. Take a job. Take a job. Take a job. Okay, I take all those jobs and then I take this job also. Wait, how many jobs can I take at once? Oh, that's mounted. First. The wanted criminal got away, I guess. So that's okay. How exactly does Turtwig climb upstairs? It's a smart Pokemon. It has IQ from the grass gummy, so with intellect you find a way, I think. I think you find a way. With enough intellect, any being can find a way through. Such a trivial... Deliver Reviver Seed. Do I have one of those? Find Oran Berry, retrieve stolen item. B3F is that, okay. Do I need to get one of those and... Or do I already have it? I gotta get one. Here is a smart... Who's here is a smart cookie? Top 10 most auspicious Pokemon. Now that's a good idea for content. Any up and coming YouTubers out there, there's a good video idea. Top 10 most auspicious Pokemon. Number 1, Bianzhong. Number 2, Gungwei. Number 3, who can say? I'm not a smart cookie, I'm a dumb biscuit. Eh? I think that's... No, I don't think you should say things like that anymore. I don't think you should say stuff like that anymore. They're telling me to save gummies until you unlock Spinda Cafe. Alright. I've been using gummies. I've been consuming gummies and they're telling me not to do so. Okay. Alright. Jim, do you prefer barbecue or pizza shapes? I gotta be honest, they taste pretty similar to me. They're just like savory little fried bits of bread or what. They're very good, both of them. I like them. They're a good snack. But I feel like I'm equally partial to both. They're both good. Both are good. In my mind. That calls for an absorb. I like pizza. Have I talked about Chinese pizza before on the channel? Do you guys know about Chinese pizza? You might not know about it. I've probably talked a bit too much about Chinese pizza, if I'm being honest. They're telling me to shut up about Chinese pizza. They're telling me to be quiet about it. What's the deal with Chinese pizza? They have Pizza Hut in China, but to appeal to Chinese audiences, they've got some bizarre items on the menu. Such as durian pizza and like mala bullfrog pizza, and the bullfrog meat has bones on it. On top of a pizza, they just put a bullfrog on the pizza. There's things you wouldn't believe in Chinese Pizza Hut. There's things you wouldn't believe. Because the Chinese palate cannot accept pepperoni pizza or like simple pizzas like that. They don't want them. They think that's boring. They can't eat it. They want like they need complex flavor profiles and novelty. Like durian pizza, for example. There's nothing to deliver. Okay, where do I get this item? Also, Chinese Pizza Hut was absolutely cooking with the... And literally, I suppose, with... what was it? Beijing duck pizza. That was really good. That was actually damn good. But every other Chinese pizza I've tried is just bizarre. And they even sell pasta at Pizza Hut. And nobody wants to have like bolognese sauce or anything. They all order like a sesame chili pasta, which is not even a real thing. That's not even a real thing, but... Well, I suppose it is, but... I don't know. They sell pasta at Pizza Hut too here in Canada. I think they probably do here also. But no one ever orders that in my experience. Chinese pizza, by the way, if you just order like the normal pizzas, they're very good quality. They're great. Can I not pick up this? I'll just eat one and then equip another. Okay, how do I get the damn seed? How do I get the... Should I have bought that from the shop to give to fella? Is that what I should have done? Will they let you order a pepperoni? Of course they will. Of course they'll let you. But, when I went to Pizza Hut and I ordered the pepperoni, I was the only one who wanted it. No one else wanted it. Except me. They were all having the durian pizza. And there was another pizza with like mayonnaise and egg on it and potato, which was sort of strange. It was alright, I guess, but it's not what I would expect from a pizza. I think Japan has similar stuff going. They have like fruit pizzas. There's like kiwi pizza and weird stuff. Oh, you can eat things on the ground? Oh, yes. That's great news. Thank you. Pizza with mayonnaise sounds evil. That's what I'm saying, but the Chinese disagree. That's their favorite. They love it. They love the pizza with mayonnaise on it. Who can say? Who can say why? Revive a seed. Do I have it? Revive a seed I want. If I take these items and then consume them, do more spawn? Because that would help, I guess. There's an item over here. How do I get the damn revival seed? Can enemies drop an item? Like if I pick up this item, will it take it out of the queue and then... You had to have picked it up earlier in the dungeon? What? I looked through the whole floors and I didn't find the seed of knowledge. Can I buy it from the store? You need to go somewhere else so we're not spawned here. I'm unclear about how this works. This is... Deliver items missions suck, they are saying. 1 membership from Oysters. Woohoo! Oh, thank you. I am one step closer to becoming a gnome. Will it happen in my lifetime? Oh, I can just click on the screen and with my DS stylus and become and throw a pebble. That's cool. Alright. I'm gonna just ignore this mission then. Who cares about it? Deliver item mission? We're not doing that. I was told I cannot buy one from the store. It won't work. I have to get it. Oh, reviver seeds don't even spawn in the dungeon? Well, you're right. It's a bad mission. It's a silly mission. It's stupid. I'm ignoring... I'm sorry, Lilip. You're gonna have to just be better. What color is your Nintendo DS? I've got the sky blue DS Lite right here in front of me. Be 5F and 6F for my future in my future. Aureliano can have an apple. Maximum belly size increased. Oh, that's good. I didn't know that did that. Seems smart. Hmm. I'll eat of the apple. You think I won't eat that apple? You think I won't eat that apple? They think I won't eat the apple and they will have a rude awakening. I spoke with John Nintendo himself about how to set up a DS. In the modern day, it was quite an ordeal. I spoke with John Ham about it. The max elixir is valued. I'm gonna eat a apple to make space for such a thing. I spoke with James Franklin about it. I spoke with James Franco. He's an expert on the subject. John Hamm of Mad Men? Yes. This is the very same. Is Oranberry valued? I've got too many damn Oranberries. I'm throwing the Oranberry over there. I completed a mission. Do you want to leave the dungeon now? No. I want to continue exploring if I may. Okay, I completed a mission. I got the Oranberry. Even though I have a million other Oranberries, I needed that particular one. Did I? Alright, I don't deliver it to a Poke. I deliver it outside of the dungeon. Wanted outlaw spotted. I'm gonna click on this fella and throw a pebble at the fella. This is crazy. No, I did a regular attack. I meant to do an absorb. It's okay. Just focus purely on the Kabuto, who is getting away. This freak is getting away. You will never get away from me. I throw a pebble at you. You are done. You are finished, man. These pebbles are doing insane... There's insane dividends to be had. Can this fella escape? No. You will never escape. Pebble Sif, they're calling me. This fella might escape. This freak might escape from the dungeon. No, no, no. You will not. Is that... How do they get out of here? How do they get out of the dungeon? I have you cornered. I have you cornered. It is a checkmate. Checkmate position. You are done. You are finished. Man, they're still alive? Holy. Okay, finally. That was a powerful outlaw. I need to throw something away because I've got too many things in my damned inventory. I feel orange berries are plentiful. I'm just gonna eat one. Should I just go to the end of the dungeon anyway? I probably should go to the end anyway. I don't see why not. I'm about as smart as anyone has ever been. It was all worth it for 72 coins. That's well worth my extraneous efforts, I would think. I spoke with James Franco about this very scenario. I would like infinite inventory space. Can that happen? Probably not. Is there any way I can get infinity inventory space? Probably not. Probably not. I'm thinking probs not. They're telling me the limited inventory is a game mechanic. How terribly... How absolutely awful. They're saying gummies are valued, and so I will eat a RN berry to create space for the gummy, which is I value the gummy more. They're also telling me to save the gummy for Spinder Cafe, whatever the hell that means. Would you folks like me to become a gnome? I don't know, maybe you prefer me as a human. I can become, if I become a gnome, would that be good from your POV or not? Thank you for getting me the orange berry. Please accept this 1,500 coins. Can we keep this under wraps and not tell Wigglytuff? Can we just do that transaction off the books? Gnome, says Bear Hug. Woohoo! Oh, thank you. One step closer to gnomehood. One step closer. I think gnomes are quite silly, says one chatter. Is that a good or bad thing? Is silly? Do you think silliness is like there's like whimsicality to it, or that it is a negative trait? I received the item Shockwave. Oh, good. Silly is good, they're saying. And others are saying that silly is bad. It's evil to be silly, is adjacent to evil. People who are silly are happier, said a famous Chinese artist. Was that Cixin Liu? Was that Lao Tzu? Who said that one? Chantod, you better buzz off and stop telling me to stop telling me all those things. Hello, Chime Echo. How are you? I think it was Wiggly Tough. I don't think Wiggly Tough is Chinese. I don't think Wiggly Tough is Chinese, as far as I know. I'm getting dinner ready now. I'll ring for everyone when dinner is ready because it's a Chime Pokemon. How flavorful is that? Incredible. It was Sheng Zhao. Well, that's absurd. That would be a banana saying a quote. Listen to your damn self. A banana? I mean, a banana can say a profound quote like that? I don't think that's happened. I don't think that happened at all. Be serious. We're going Mount Bristol. I'm sorry, you are done. I'm deleting this. There's no outlaws to outlaw? There's no outlaws to outlaw at all. How terrible. I've saved everybody. Oh, there's much to do in Mount Bristol. Holy. I'm doing it all. Although deliver Pechaberry might not happen. We'll see. We'll see if deliver Pechaberry does happen. I accepted those missions, right? By opening the envelope. That's what that was, right? I did it. I activated them, didn't I? I did activate them. I'm smart. If I'm not smart, then I'll just... Wait a minute, I just saw Spinder in the corner of my eye. Is that you? You're at a cafe, someone telling me. Spinder, you have more to say than this. Hopes and dreams, this is... And then, what an odd figure. Hopes and dreams, this is... How Lynchian. Make sure you store your items. Good call. Where's Kangaskhan Bank when you need it? Kangaskhan Storage. Hello. Can I give them a Pechaberry I already have, or does it have to be one I can... Am I smart? Am I intelligent? I'll store the bow radiating aura energy. That'll be just fine. I'll store that. There's much intrigue happening. Welcome to Duskull Bank. Have all of my money. You can equip the pink bow for a stat boost. Something tells me I'll be fine, and I can't be bothered going back to Kangaskhan. I'll do it later. I'll do it later. Something tells me I'll be just fine in Mount Bristol without a pink bow for a stat increase. Something tells me I'll be just fine anyway, so that's okay. Go to the beach, Jim. Much to think about right now. A lot to think about with it when you put it like that. When you put it like that, there's things to ponder in this world that I could never. I might need to... I'm going to go through the whole dungeon because I might need to get a Pecha berry from the dungeon, they're telling me. It may otherwise not work properly. $2 from Bear Hug. Oh, thank you. Which starter? Muck, Makago, or Dodrio? A choice between the 3 greatest minds in the world. Very tough. I would probably go with a classic Muck. A classic Muck choice. Just seems like the smart way to go to be safe, you know, just to be safe. Thank you, Bear Hug. Wahoo! Pretty sure any Pecha berry will work. Well, we'll find out, because I've got plenty of Pecha berries in my storage. Oh my goodness, I'm missing attacks like crazy. Holy. Whoa, whoa, whoa. That was not fun. That was no good at all. Machop Sif is nobody to me. Machop is no one. What an incredible Spin-Dub member emote that is. How beautiful. And a muck badge to signify your Jimothy Cool membership as well is... They're saying it's auspicious. They're saying it's very auspicious. I can't disagree. I cannot. Not at all. Machamp claims strength but lacks love. I heard the same. 127 damage ideal. $127 damage ideal to the enemy. What is the toughest Pokemon you could beat in a fight? Asks a smart chatter. I'll just get an easy KO on this Geodude and then I will exit to the next floor here. And Starly perishes just the same. Wurmple is an easy victory for a fellow like myself, definitely. I could probably take out Chatot, it's a little bird. I could probably take out a Chatot, chuck a rock at that fella, and then they're finished. You know, maybe Garchomp you could defeat if you just have like a couple ice cubes, you know? Because he's times 4 weak to ice. You could abuse the type chart to defeat a stronger Pokemon than yourself just by hurling some ice cubes at a Garchomp. You know? I could probably beat Rayquaza in that case. Just hold a focus sash so you live a hit and then hit him with 5 ice cubes as your move. You hit him with 5 ice cubes and they're finished. They're quite cold. I think I could beat Rayquaza. Reviver. Now I have a Reviver seed, huh? I'm gonna just get out of here. I can't be bothered fighting these fellas. I'm out. Oh, never mind. Aureliano's soloing. And Aureliano just killed all of them very easily. I'm throwing a damn rock at this Doduo. Get out of town. You are nothing. I'm just gonna proceed. I'm getting impatient, and I want smart things to happen to good people. I want smart things to happen to good people. Aureliano's soloing the whole floor for me here. With ease. Not even difficult. I think this is the one I want to speak with. Found Nidorino. Do you want to use your badge to rescue Nidorino? Oh, yes. I win. You are done. Alright, well, I think I can progress forward, can't I? I can eat the XI seed. What is the XI seed? Causes hallucinations. What? Yeah? Alright, I mean that. What does it do? Causes hallucinations. Whoa, whoa, whoa. It's Lynchian. The stairs have become a flower. Okay, well, the hallucinations have ran out because I've changed to the next floor. Donate to the drug. They put drugs in Pokemon? What the? I mean, they seriously weren't thinking straight. I rescue Geodude, I do it. I'll see you at the guild. I will see you at the guild. Eight F and 9F are my next objectives, and I'd go there with glee in my heart. With glee in my heart, I go readily. Explorers of the Guy, says one chatter very intelligently. Yeah. I was thinking the same. Folks, I was thinking about this. If I were to do a Nuzlocke again, would people take issue with me adding my own Jimothy clause where if I accidentally encounter like a rival, I can go back to a save? Because it was pissing me off how I kept accidentally walking on the wrong tile and then fighting the rival before I was ready to prepare for it. Would anyone care if I made a Jimothy clause? Because I can make up the rules. You know, and I only really care about the battle strategy and planning stuff, right? So it's not really like... I think you just gotta slow down, dude. But like, I don't know when a battle will happen. It's just arbitrarily coded. You walk on this tile and you battle Gary Oak, you know? I don't want to like look that up in advance or prepare. Someone said I should look at the sheet and see what rival battle is coming up and then prepare in case it happens. But am I crazy for just thinking that that's not fun? Like, that's not fun. I don't want to. I just want to prepare as a gym leader. I know that I can battle the gym leader at any time, and I can see what they have. The battle happening at a random point that's unexpected is just annoying to me. That's not a part of the Nuzlocke I value whatsoever. Save on every step. Yeah, you see, that's no fun, is it? I don't like that. I found shallows. Yes. Man, I'm gonna get so many rewards. This is crazy. I mean, if people are in a widespread fashion okay with rare candies to skip leveling, I think that this is in the same spirit. Because it's just a part of the game I don't want to... Like, it's just mindless grinding that you're avoiding by doing that, right? So isn't it exactly the same spirit to add a clause to just skip a part of the game you're not interested in? I feel as if it's in the same spirit. I feel that those things are very comparable. Where are we now? 7th floor. 8th floor, 9th floor. I also honestly wouldn't mind just giving myself 999 Master Balls, because I think it's so clunky when you have to like para the wild Pokemon and then catch them. And sometimes I forget to buy Pokeballs and stuff. It would be so much more fun for me if I just throw a Master Ball and I catch the guy. But that would probably be dishonorable. People would probably hate me for that one. No, that's too much. I wonder why is that too much when rare candies are acceptable. Because I actually hate the mechanic of bringing the guy... Well, you can accidentally crit them. You can, like, accidentally do a high damage roll. I don't want to do the damn dance of bringing them low enough that they... I don't know, man. I really just want to make a... I only want to do battle preparation and Pokemon battles. It's amazing how many hoops you have to jump through to make a Nuzlocke fun, honestly. Because you can knock it out by accident and crash out, and that adds stakes, I suppose. What is being prepared? Are you going to switch to optimal members if your Pokemon die in battle? What do you mean? What does that even mean? I think it's common practice to see what the rival or whatever has on their team and then prep your team for it, isn't that what everyone does? Is that what you take an issue with? Because I feel like you're way behind in that case. That seems like very normal practice. You can fail the catch, but you can't fail the grind. This is where there's a disconnect then between us, because people tell me I can make my own rules so that the Nuzlocke is geared towards what I want to do. And yet in this case people are taking issue with it. Even though I have little interest in the game of like the stakes of catching a Pokemon and accidentally killing them if I crit or something. Or like get a 10% poison. There is skill involved in maximizing the chance you catch a Pokemon, but what if I am not interested in that at all? That's valid that the possibility of me failing is good for content. Like I get a shiny find a shiny Gibble or something and I kill it by accident. That would be funny. So that's a good argument. That would be funny. So I suppose that there's value to a thing like that. My belly is empty. Hurry, you've got to eat something. Alright, I'll eat the big apple, no problem. I'll eat the big apple. I'm way ahead of you on the rare candies, Bear Hug. I've done rare candies since I figured out how to do so. The entirety of New York has been consumed by my turtle. Am I still doing missions on this crap? What am I doing here? Nine floors where I'm headed. Is that just is that bluey up there? I think that's it. Nuzlocks themselves are made up. That's true, but there are things people who watch Nuzlocks care about, so I have to factor that in too. I could theoretically make a Nuzlocke with low stakes so that if my Pokemon dies, I can run around in a circle 3 times and revive them, but that would be terrible content or whatever, because it would remove the stakes that make Nuzlocks fun to watch. You can hold the R button to lock yourself into diagonal movement. Oh, that's interesting. That's cool. Just name it JimLock. I already do. It's already the JimLock. I think probably what I would do... Jim, please increase movement speed. Alright. Okay. I'll do it. How do I do it? I'm fine with the pace of my walking... Just so you know, I'm fine with it. Speed, regular, fast. There you go. The speed of my walking... Now I'm a bit faster. A little bit. The speed of my walking is quite a acceptable pace. I stop and I smell the roses. This seems exactly the same. I guess a bit faster. You didn't save? I didn't. Alright, I'll go do that in a moment. Others, options, and then, do I have to go down and click on the tick? Change settings, yes, I see. Okay, now I'm faster. Now I'm speedy turt. Now I am Speedy Turtle, they're calling me. I need a Wonder Tile to heal my stat drops, don't I? Aureliano, can you take care of this one, mate? Cheers, mate. I think I've done all my missions now. Oh, I can give them the Pecha Berry that I already had, see? You see? Now I know the truth of it. Now I know the truth of this matter. All by myself I figured out the truth. I'm smart. Hello, Jim. I hope you're doing wonderful on this standard day. Thank you. suppose it is a standard, a perfectly normal day of the week. Indeed. I gotta get it. I gotta get the hell out of it. I just died when I was about to get to the final floor. No, I'd revived. Never mind. I had to revive a seed I had. I had a reviver seed right there. That felt like a waste of it, but I did have one. Jimothy Cruel, the evil version of Jimothy Cruel, plays Nuzlocke where he can spin 3 times to revive his Pokemon. I thought it would be fun if you... Didn't I talk about that in the Infinite Fusion Gymlock? You could like do a sacrifice to revive a Pokemon. Because I think that my Muck died or something, didn't it? And I wanted to say I could sacrifice 2 Pokemon to the altar and resurrect Muck. I feel like that's fun. And Muck isn't even good, so it's not even a problem. In Norway, we call Wednesday Little Saturday. That's good. Tusen tak, tusen tak. And thank you to Shellos as well. They're all thanking me. And thank you as well to Shellos. And thank you to everybody. They're thanking me. All of them are. And Kabuto. Thank you for finding Shellos. Different Shellos, by the way. And thank you as well. And I've become bronze rank as well. Your depiction of a thin hamster in your recent video was horrifying, they're telling me. And Anarith would like to... I would like to show my thanks with a silver gummy. Says Nidorin. To show my thanks, I want you to have my yellow gummy as well, says Anarith. Oh, thank you. I want you to have my heal seed as well. Is there more? No, I've done it all. We should sleep, they're saying. They're saying a lot of things. Chapter 4, The Gatekeepers. I'll save and return to the menu here. And look at that delightful menu. Well, folks, I'll probably end the stream there, but my thoughts on this game so far. There is a lot of dialogue. You do have to get through a lot of dialogue to get to the main gameplay loop. But I will say that the storyline and the interesting world are compelling enough where that's not so frustrating. I was pleasantly surprised with the writing in the game and the way Pokemon are characterized. I think it was well done. And the actual dungeon crawling gameplay I think is also quite interesting, with a lot of different mechanics to interact with, and things like battling multiple Pokemon at once and getting out of a jam, utilizing different items. There's items with offensive properties, there's abilities and such. There's all sorts of things. I think that it is a good game. It's a good game. And it's a valued game. It has and I enjoy the visual style and the way things are presented and the sprite artwork and such. The little profile pictures for the Pokemon. It's good. It's good. It's good gaming. Thank you for the suggestion to the gamers who suggested this. And perhaps I'll return to in the future. Play this game some more. We'll see. Perhaps I will. Well, I'll see you later, folks. Thanks for tuning in. Woohoo!